very special. They climb to the top of the tree and they curl up in the fire. They don't run like kangaroos or deer or, and it's slither like snakes. They just sit there and the fire engulfs them. It's terrible. Goal is to rescue, rehabilitate and release, because they're wild koalas, release them back to exactly where they came from. So that's what we aim to do with all our koalas, even under the jungles. I'll show you, so this is our staff room, and here we have patient boards. So each one is assigned to an enclosure, their name, their sex, their age, what's wrong with them, and their treatment. In this clinic we do almost all treatments except for x-ray and surgery. So we do ultrasound, we do examinations and screening, assessments, that sort of thing. And when the fires were on, we actually had 2 operating tables. So we have one here and one there. One person would be holding the gas mask and monitoring their lungs and their breathing, and then you would have a person on each of their limbs or their paws, and that person would be examining, say, the paw to see if there was burnt skin, cutting off the burnt skin. This is our internal intensive care units. We have 8 units. I'll only show you 2 because these are very sick and koalas, and I don't want to disturb them. So this one is Slade Colin, and we think he had a motor vehicle accident, and he has had a plate put in his leg. So because of that, he can't go outside, but he's very happy sitting there, and we give him fresh leaf every day and all day. She came to us from the Blue Mountains.
The Blue Mountains, I can see some of
you can see that she's had burns here, and today is the first day I've seen her without dressing. She's had dressings and everything. And so the 3 things killing our koalas are disease, which is chlamydia, and conjunctivitis is the start of that.
Yep.
Motor vehicle accidents, because as they lose habitat,
yes,
they're in built-up areas and a lot of motor vehicles, and domestic dogs. We can have 3 sites. We're hoping that each of those we will be able to have about 30 koalas per year from each of those sites as a minimum, maybe even more, as a minimum, to release into the wild every single year. Now, that's going to go some small way to regrowing the population. All of the areas we're going to release them, we're going to make sure there are fire trails and barriers to try and avoid this catastrophe ever happening again. We're actually getting the Indigenous people to do burns in the natural Indigenous way around the breeding station, breeding place, so that hopefully that will protect them, so that we can have our little Joeys ready to release and be safe.